How's it going, you guys? Damocles here, and today we just got a brand new timed game mode in The Strongest Hero, and that is the boss challenge mode. So I'm just gonna go and do a blind reaction to it. We're gonna check it out and see how it works. So it looks like every day we're gonna be getting a certain villain. This time it's the giant villain. He's going to increase his size, increase his attack and attack range. So you gotta dodge him, obviously, and then it looks for us, Snipe is periodically going to shoot from afar, and so we're going to try and lure him into Snipe's attack range so that he gets those hits. You can go and challenge this, apparently unlimited times per day. Only your highest damage match is recorded, and then you have 2 attempts per day of getting these like good rewards, if that makes sense. So the first 2 of the day are given these nice rewards, but you can challenge it unlimited amounts of time per day. There's various quests for it. It looks like it seems to be more of a like gearing type special event, whereas some of the other ones were talent events or what have you. So if you're trying to boost up your gear, definitely worth doing this. And it seems to be based off of total rankings, so maybe for free-to-play players it might be a little rough, but I'm not really sure yet. Again, during the event, players can participate in Formidable Foe daily for unlimited times. The first 2 completions will be greatly rewarded. You can keep challenging it to refresh your damage record of the day, as your highest damage attempt is what is recorded for the total damage rankings. After the event ends, ranking rolls will be sent to players via mail. And that is basically all we're going to do. So let's just hop in. I don't know what character I'm using right now. I can just hop in with, let's go in with Tokoyami. Oh, it looks like Uraraka. Oh, no, it's not Uraraka. Suyu and Momo have a damage bonus today. I'm assuming that will cycle periodically. I don't have Momo. She's the only S character I don't have, unfortunately. And I have no interest in playing Sue right now. So, let's see how this goes. I'm sorry if this is my first match of the day, so I'm sorry if you have to listen to. Actually, you know what? Let's let the computer handle this one, shall we? See how they do. I'm not going to do anything. I have no problem wasting, you know, one of my first rewards of the day on this. So, no big deal. See, he's just looking like a massive villain. Very typical. I mean, we fought him before, I'm pretty sure multiple times throughout the course of the story. Doesn't seem to be doing too much damage to me, but you can see these lines on the ground. That is Snipe hitting him. So obviously very important to try and make sure you're getting the enemy in that line of sight. Hopefully I don't get that weird pop-up, but blue stack seems to be slowing down right now for whatever reason. Sorry for this. Promise it's not the game, it's not my computer, it's just blue stacks being an emulator. We're gonna go and smack him around a little bit. The bot actually does a significantly good job of playing Tokoyami, so I don't have too big of an issue allowing it to go and do its thing. We're obviously getting pretty decent damage going out right now. For those of you that don't know, you can't actually use Tokoyami's ultimate until you are out of this clawed phase. So otherwise I would be going and pressing that button all the time. I'm sure the computer will now use it. Yep. There you go. Look at that. It's like I predict these things, people. And is blue stack's going to slow down again? No, looks like we're okay. So we're just going to keep charging in. For those of you that don't have Tokoyami, he basically fluctuates between 2 forms. This normal form right here, and then when he uses his Q, when this bottom shadow meter is filled up, he will get claws, like just now, and that will greatly increase his damage output. He can also, you know, depending on your talents, he can enter a rampage state, all different kinds of things, and do tons and tons of damage. And then once the shadow meter is totally out, he will revert back to his normal form. And you just kind of mix and match, and all of his abilities change with those shadows forms as well. So, all right, we completed it. Not too bad. We got 1,000 talent factor, which is nice. 5,000 dollar bills and some enhancing mixtures. That's our record. I have no idea where we actually stand on the rankings, but let's go take a look-see. There's a lot of whales on my server. It's a very active whale server, so I'm curious. Yeah, see, we are number 22. So we're all the way down here, which is, you know, we're not using All Might. but we are using my SS Tokoyami and autoing him, so he's pretty solid. 22 is obviously not first place, but these people spend a lot of money on this game that I do not spend, so I am not upset at that at all. I am curious to see how All Might does, so maybe real quick before this video ends, unless this video is just going on for too long, we'll go and swap over these cards real quick, just so I can see what All Might's damage is in comparison. So let's go and toss that on. Toss on our Snipe active card and this, and that should be all good to go. Let's go and do our second attempt of the day, see if we can get a better damage dealt. So you can see we did 2.2 million with Tokoyami. All Might is not at the same BP level, but let's go and give it a go. See how All Might handles this. All Might's AI is not that bad. I don't know if it's as good as player AI. I mean, obviously, player AI is player skill, but we will see. We will see. Unlike Tokoyami, he doesn't need to wait to use his, ultimate ability. So there's a good chance, because of the support cards that I'm using, that it might actually be more damage dealt, because I think I'll be able to get out more of my super abilities. But we'll see. Only time will tell. And it looks like it's not that hard to keep the enemy in Snipe's range here, and it doesn't really look like you have to dodge that much either. I mean, he's just tanking these shots. Gonna hit him with a plus ultra. Goodness, why can't I remember? United States of Smash, baby. Decent amount of damage. And we hit him with a Detroit, maxed out. Looks like we are getting knocked back significantly more in this one than the Tokoyami one. I'm not sure the reason for that. It might just be Tokoyami's transformation, staggering, doing a lot more damage. But regardless, we're seeing how the two compare. I guess this is a decent damage comparison versus, base S-level All Might and Tokoyami. Granted, All Might, he does not take any damage in his while he's charging up those abilities because of some of the talent choices I've made, so he can go and tank a significant amount. And it actually might be worth going and taking his top left talent choice for the sake of these, just because it will greatly increase his damage output. But ooh, see, this is what I'm talking about. We get 2 ultimates off, so it might actually end up doing more damage than Tokoyami. It's gonna be close, guys. Time just ran out. We didn't even get to see how much. Ooh, and we do beat it. We beat Tokoyami, huh? Wow, it really comes down to being able to use those multiple ultimates. Honestly, right? We only beat it by 300k, maybe 200k. That's essentially one extra ultimate. So we challenge 2 out of 2 times. We get these rewards. I do like this in comparison to some of the previous timed battle rewards, just because it seems to be based off of the amount of times that you do it in a day and not necessarily, how good you are at doing it. So that could be really nice and free-to-play friendly for free-to-play players if you just have to actually tackle the challenge a couple times a day. What is our ranking? Our ranking is 17 now, so we moved up a little bit, breaking the top 20. I'm not, banking on anything much higher than that, but I'm sure if I play it on my own, I'll be able to do a little bit better damage-wise. But these guys are doing significantly more because they have significantly more invested. So that's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little look at the boss fight stage, boss challenge stage. Make sure you do this. It's another activity that requires no stamina at all, and you just get rewards from it. Do it every single day, and maybe I'll go over if it's worth buying this little pack. I really don't think so, but as you get farther in the game, these are not you know, you want these. You want these modification drawings. They're important to use. Go check out my gearing guide on the 5-9 Gaming channel if you haven't already. It'll explain it a little bit better. And as always, if you found this video to be useful, interesting, informational in any way, please go and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, follow on Twitter at RealAdamocles. I appreciate any kind of feedback that you guys have. Feel free to send me a friend request in-game. I'm on server 3, Ochako. And we can play sometime. I run the 5-9 Gaming Alliance, so feel free to hop in here as well. People are just getting auto-accepted. And maybe I'll do some PvP videos eventually. I'm still like learning and climbing. I spent a lot of time going and picking up Aizawa, but I haven't spent a lot of time actually playing Arena. Mostly just doing PvE stuff right now. But regardless, let me know what you guys want to see next. I've put in a lot of time in this game, and I like making content for you. So that's going to be it for me, guys. Damocles out.